DC. DC is definitely ready for us, man. DC is it. I'm telling you, man. Mitch, look at me. DC is it. We need to make that happen.
I'm tapping in. Tap in. Straight from Philly, all the way to the city. Y'all already know, man. We done link back up, and we gonna take over the world. That's how it's going. We taking over the world. If they, hey, listen, if you're not with us, we don't want you anyway. So it doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? BTG is in the building right now. They down here right now. What's up, y'all?
Philly to DC. You know how we do, bro. You know what I mean?
You feel me?
You know what I mean? Y'all came to see us.
Absolutely not.
My man
All right,
from
we on live.
Say hi to everybody.
I'm saying no, I'm on here.
Since I missed it, my internet was lagging, right? So, absolutely not. Somebody is showed up mentally ill. I mean, you must be mentally ill too.
Right.
You gotta be.
So listen, your man, you know your man fucked up in the head, crazy in the range. He come up to you like, hey, big man, something, where you been at, man? Listen, man, I got me a John, man. Now you know he crazy.
Right.
Certified crazy.
Right.
Man, he pull out a pistol and just let you say, yeah. This guy ain't problems around here, call me.
And he missed Will.
Man, you know he fucked up.
Oh, man.
Where you get that from?
They in trouble.
What you gonna tell him?
I would tell him like he might need to go.
You gotta speak up, bud.
He might need to just I don't know. I might just wish him well and get him out of here.
Get him out of there?
I told you, bro. Getting off. I told you my take on it last night, man. I feel like, you know, I'm a big Second Amendment guy. You know, I'm pro-gun. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be some type of test that they can. They got to be able to look at their mental background, like medical history or something got to come up. I don't know. I mean, but what type of? That's what I said. You got to. What type of mental? Like, what are you talking about? It's different stuff.
You know what's my story?
What's the different stuff then, bitch?
I mean, you got autistic, you got depression, different, like it's different levels of mental health. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the average male walks around depressed on a daily basis. That don't mean that he can't carry a pistol. You know what I mean? That don't mean he ain't mentally capable of, you know, carrying himself in a proper manner when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? I need to know what. Now, granted, it's fucking what fucking movie was that? Platoon.
This is my rifle.
Full Metal Jacket. You know what I'm saying? Gosh, y'all gave him a rifle and look what happened. Like y'all need to see that. Like that, you can
He was
see
cool
the
at first though. He was cool. He was like a young little kid. You know what I'm saying? From a little suburban neighborhood.
He was crazy.
They turned him into that. No, this is what we talk.
Dog, I got about 300-400 bins in that yard. He will tell you the exact bin that it's in. You know what I'm saying? So I feel what you're saying on that because, and I see like the other boy, but now mind you, or like when they come to that type of stuff, he also he's into the L. He can tell you in Philly, you know, we got the L. I don't know if y'all got like trained. Like it's like my bad, but we gotta make it back to Philly. My bad.
Hey, listen. They gonna get rid of him. One thing I know.
We in year one. We not even through year
Nobody
one.
don't care about Trump. You hear me? Trump, listen. Listen. Let me tell what Trump did, right? Trump came in the building, right? Soon Trump came in the building, TikTok got took it, right? But do y'all... You got it right back. Listen, hold up, I ain't finished. Listen, right? So, when he came in the building, TikTok got took it, right? Do y'all remember when he was in the building at first? He was over there talking to the owner of TikTok. Remember? So, guess what? They owed it Trump from a business plan. So when Trump say, listen, bring back TikTok for 45 days, I'm going to sign 10 papers. I'm going to take over the world, right? Because guess what? He took the focus of the news and everybody was focused on TikTok. Oh, damn, Joe. Trump did that.
Definitely
Hey, dog, that's what he did.
He definitely did that. But I was paying attention.
Okay.
While they was doing that and they was playing that,
Right about that.
guess who was on the stage with him? And it's not a record. The owner of TikTok.
Uh-huh.
Owner of Amazon.
Eli.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Meta. CEO.
No, for real.
Mark Zuckerberg.
All these
All the
billionaires
tech people.
on the stage with them.
All the
like
tech
they
people.
elected officials. You see what I'm saying? This is the private sector against the old country. Man, what?
It don't know nothing. Dog, Trump was in there the other day and he thought that the goddamn Declaration of Independence had stores 13 blocks away.
Damn. Hey, look. I'm not.
Nigga, some freshman. You know, that's why I got shot at the corner and threw red and we was there 20 minutes later. Shit, as soon as that shit cleared out. Dollar Hokies, cuz.
No, hey, listen. We go up to Philly. Make the right. Say, man, this the spot right here. So I'm like, all right, cool, bruh. Zombie land.
Told y'all, bro. We got Amsterdam.
Zombie land, bruh.
We got
Listen.
Amsterdam down there. K&A,
Benny
dog.
Road
Yeah, I mean,
is to that Joe.
yeah,
Like
you gotta-
up to
you
that
gotta-
Joe.
You gotta be down there to
Hey,
understand
bruh,
it,
like
dog.
our streets, how all the junkies and the crackheads be on outside up there, bruh.
Ain't got nothing.
Hey,
on
Joe ain't got
it. I'm talking about
nothing.
Minnesota Avenue look like
If y'all seen The Wire, if y'all ever watched The Wire, and you know what Amsterdam is, it's a section of Philly called K&A, Kensington and Allegheny, and it's fucking Amsterdam. And shit, you can go on our YouTube page, dog. It was like our second episode. I drove down there, John took the video, shit. We went down there and gave out food and shit like that before. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's our hood. Like, you know what I mean? For outsiders, when they see it, it's like, oh shit, like we saw this on The Wire. Like, this is crazy. Like, motherfucker, we grew up on that shit. Like, it's,
But
I mean,
it's crazy how
I mean,
we was going down the Joe, right? And they had the police on the corner, and then right? And then uncle's like, yeah, man, Joe, they just come pick them out,
they pick them up.
get them back alive, and push them out there. I said,
listen,
damn.
So the shock was to us. The shock was to this. You know, before what our city is now, it used to be chocolate city.
Right.
So it's nothing. We don't. I'm talking about everything's black. The whole city. Everything. Teachers, everything. You see what I'm saying? Now it's bulbs and you see what I'm saying? So we have never seen like a whole bunch of Europeans, like a whole bunch of white. This the majority of the junkies. I have never seen that in my life.
Nah, for real.
You see what I'm saying? I seen like 2 or 3 black people up there.
No, for real.
The whole joint was all
because this what happens.
I've never seen that in my life.
Because what happens is
Never.
they come from out the county. So the whole strip of the L down there, that runs from northeast Philly and it stops in Center City. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. It stops at 69th Street. So you can get on the L and that is stretched. You can get on the L and pretty much get dropped off in any part of the city. You know what I'm saying? So what's happening is you got people at 69th Street that connects Philly to the county. So you got all them coming from the county. They go down there, get hit with the pack, little fentanyl, I mean, they get their shit down there, see what the vibe is down there, like, oh, it's open season, and they never leave. No, here's the thing. It's just like Amsterdam, though. It's no violence because the law is out there. The cops are sitting right out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing
I
happens.
see that.
The cops know what the dealers is. The cops know, they know the whole thing. There's a whole little play out there, dog. You got a scrapyard right here. Most of them, dog, I bought a fucking $300 hand truck for $20 off one of them niggas down there one day. I'm down there making deliveries and shit back in the day. This nigga stole somebody's hand truck that's brand new. You know what I'm saying? Hey, cousin, what you about to do with that? He about to go sell it for $5 at the damn scrapyard. But that's what they do. They go scrap, go get their little $10, $20. They'll stop. It's a rehab right there that's not really a rehab. They go there, get their little pretzel, little coffee, then they go get their dope. Shoot up, sit outside. You know what I mean? Zombie land, you know, we call it the dope fiend land. You know what I mean? They just, it's like they be stuck like cement, man. It's zombie land. But what's fucked up is, and what we try to tell people when they come down, like, I mean, like, a lot of motherfuckers be like, oh, these young boys out here, this, that, and the third. It's like, oh, that's still a community. Like, it's a school right there, it's churches right there. You know what I'm saying? It's kids that gotta walk past that. So that's why when these young, like, these young, like, I don't, you know, young boys is wild everywhere. Philly, our young boys is out of pocket. Like, you know, these young boys, they be snapping. But you gotta look at what they growing up around, dog. Could you imagine walking to kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, and you walking past that shit that y'all saw? You live there? Like, dog, those is houses and communities. He either gonna be a fiend or he gonna be a dealer or he gonna be a shooter.
Damn.
That's all that's being produced down there. You know what I'm saying?
That's tough.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Like, it's
And they young.
It's Philly. Yeah. Dog, when we drove down there, you ain't see no old ass crackheads out there. You saw early 20s. That's the motherfuckers that's growing up in that and watch their parents shoot up, watch their granny, their aunts, everybody down there. And now they just a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? It's wicked down here, dog. And you wanna know what's crazy? When I was growing up, you saw all them stores out there. I remember growing up, dog, all them stores was businesses, they was open, you know what I'm saying? It was a bunch of cars. That was where you used to go to and go get a cheap car. Like they had nothing but like a bunch of car lots down there. You know what I'm saying? Anything down there. And now you see it, everything is going and everything is shut down.
And the reason why, like in the wintertime, they set up shop in front of the store with bonfires.
Yeah.
It's in front of the store.
They moved. So when the president whenever the president comes to Philly, they go down there and they shuffle them all off. You know what I'm saying?
All the way down.
So they decided to build an encampment up on the Parkway near the Art Museum of Philly, which is like the Philly landmark. You know, when people come down there. President rides through that all the time, dog. These motherfuckers was built. I'm talking about getting lumber and like all types of shit and building like fucking blockades. The homeless people protesting because y'all not gonna keep moving us from down here every time.
Shut the fuck up.
No bullshit, dog. They was bringing the National Guard to Philly to come move that shit, dog.
From the homeless people.
Because the homeless people was protesting because y'all keep moving us around. You know what I'm saying? Trying to clean it up every time some government motherfuckers come down here.
Right.
Like that shit, dog. Philly, dog, let me tell you something. Philly government is goofy.
But the homeless don't try to protest and none of that shit.
No, they fuck back. Hey, look, they ain't fuck with us.
Homeless protest like with some church.
They ain't.
Up there, nigga.
But then look, it got so crazy. Look. So many of them got there and it got so crazy that the sanitation department had to get in there. Dog, they start putting porta potties and shit out there because it starts stinking. You know what I'm saying? They start putting porta potties out there. It was little wash up joints out there. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like, yo, we got to try and bargain with them because it looked
That's
bad.
not what the great part is, bro. You know, the sad part is, bro. That's America.
That's
We
everything.
don't go to somebody else's backyard and tell them how to fix
My
this
nigga.
shit.
That's everything.
Damn, man. Bro. The money that they spend on these wars, the money that they spend on building these bombs and the shit, not even that. The money that they give away to these other countries.
Bombs, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Dog, let me explain something.
That's all right there.
In Philly,
That's a fact right there.
in Philly, there's so many schools that's closed. Right now, I live out in the county, and right now, it's the same, like all PA schools is getting shut down. Right? They pretty much just told us that my son's school is literally 3 blocks from us. But he might have to go to a different school because another school just shut down and they shuffling kids around there. So they might ship my son up there to accommodate some more kids up there. Like it's goofy.
So they can come together.
Like I don't know how this up there with
bro.
y'all. Like yo, we like literally they send us lists of stuff that we gotta take back to school. All types of like dog. We pretty much supplying the school with all the supplies for the year. For kids.
That's pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? But you telling me you can go drop off a couple $1 billion to fucking Ukraine and all this bullshit? Like, come on, man. That money that Biden was dumping
They
in
taking our
Ukraine,
money to go kill people.
they could have fucking
That's
fucking
tough.
homelessness.
Not even half.
I
You don't
mean,
even, not even half. I'm
Come on,
talking about
man.
there's a small percentage of it will fix the whole thing.
shit, government shot the fuck out.
Put me up there. All right, baby.
No, I'm listening.
I know, man. You quiet over there, baby. What you into?
I'm listening.
What you think about Uncle Trump here, baby?
Like, no more Trump.
No more Trump?
I mean, that's the shit. Everybody
Everybody can relate to
When
Trump.
you say Trump, there he goes. No, when you say Trump, there he goes.
I know we're in DC, but I'm tired of
I'm dropping
Hey,
that
you know how we get. They know how we get when that Trump thing come up.
I know we
You know
talk.
what
I know we
I'm tired
Izzy. Come get the nigga. I'm dropping it off at what's that, Izzy? 1600 Presidential Boulevard.
Don't drop me off there. I might get booked.
Shit,
They might try to deport me. Don't do that. They might try to deport me. Don't do that. They fuck around and drop me off somewhere I ain't never been. I'm from Philly. I don't know where I'm at.
Did we do last night? Did we do Emotion, logic, emotion versus logic.
Yeah, we did that online.
Okay, here goes good one. This is
Hold on. Let's go back to that. Let's find out what Izzy think about it. What about what?
So listen.
Oh, when I missed that thing? Yeah.
And I'm gonna give you an example of what this is. Bub talk too much about it out of minutes. Okay. Emotions or logic, right? Emotions, happy or right. When your wife asks you a question that you know you wrong, right?
No.
Go ahead.
Give it wrong.
Cooking, man.
He tried.
Hold on.
Good. Try again. Come on. Take two. Go ahead. Come on.
Just because you're in the burbs don't make you better than me. My ghetto ass. I'm still in Frankfurt, nigga.
I know.
Feet on the ground. Head toes down.
the hood. Stop it.
Yeah, you ain't got no chain stores.
Yeah, before you was born and after you was born. Yeah. Right there.
All right, and I'm gonna give you an example. I'd rather be happy. I'll let her win. I'll let her win the argument. So I can be happy, I can get my food, I can go to another woman and drink beers. Alright? Instead of saying, no, fuck that shit, I'm right. We're gonna argue this out because I know I'm right. I know I'm right, but I'm gonna give it to her just so I can enjoy my day. Who does that? Now, alright, my perfect example too. She told you to take trash out. Did you pass that trash? Thank you. But she's mad at you because she asked you to take it out.
And he didn't learn responsibility.
Oh my God. Okay. So
I said the same thing.
So
What are you
I
talking
had my
about?
trash taken out days. That's why I got a cell phone
So
there.
right here, in that situation, you're being logic. You're being logic. You're not being happy because now you're fucking heart racing and your shit's
No, I'm not even
down.
racing because you trying to rebuttal against my son learning responsibilities.
If she asked me that question,
Same
you
reaction.
Me to take the
I
trash out. And I done had my years of taking the trash out. My father, me to pass this thing down.
Thank you. I'm not saying none of that.
It's a rite of passage.
Listen,
And wake you out your sleep.
That's all I said.
I ain't
Trash
saying
out like I got.
If I love her,
What are you talking about here?
if I love her, I ain't saying shit. I'm gonna walk away. You right.
Okay.
Bring my dinner out. Bring my dinner out, and I'm going in the fucking other room. That's what you're supposed to do. But I'm not going to holler and scream. We're not going to debate about it.
I'm not doing that.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm about to be you right and I'm about to go play Call of Duty.
Thank you. You happy now?
Why you can't- But if y'all having a disagreement, why y'all can't just come to an equal, you know what I'm saying, talk
No,
about it?
because you gotta know your mate. You gotta know your mate. You gotta know it's trigger words. You know what I'm saying? You know
But if you know your mate,
you want me an antagonist because I know you're an antagonist. You always antagonist. You're an antagonist.
Yes.
I'm not an
That's
antagonist.
what he is.
I'm an introvert.
That's what
Face
he
an
is.
introvert. We don't want them bras.
That's what
We
he
gonna
is.
say, okay, baby, it's okay. We about to go play Call of Duty.
Don't tell him that.
Make us a sandwich.
Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that.
I'm on my game. She leave me alone. Hey, I'm about to get a sandwich.
You trying to figure me out.
You want to argue? You crazy?
Yes.
You was crazy.
Yes.
Them girls
Text me
get
that.
wicked.
Hey,
And then you're not getting nothing. You're not getting what you
I
what
told you
wanted.
last
You're not getting no
night.
food.
I told you
You're not
none of
getting
that.
nothing.
No.
I'm not young no more.
She gonna be mad as shit that he
Oh
won.
my business.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yes.
All my ability.
Yeah.
All right, so okay.
None of that.
So I'm gonna give you the same scenario I gave
Put
them.
this ring on. I need everything I'm supposed to get.
I'm gonna tell you. So I'm gonna give you the same scenario I gave them.
We lit,
All
bitch.
right, look. You go outside. Your wife say, "Damn, babe." Now, mind you, this is a completely surface level scenario. It never happened. But this surface level was like this. You go outside. Hey, babe, the sky is red.
That's not no.
Yes. Listen, stop.
This is crazy.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Hear me out. You go outside.
That's different.
Your lady say the sky is red. You say no, it's blue. You trying to tell me you're not gonna argue with her? You're not gonna explain to your wife that no, baby, the sky is blue. You gonna let her walk around saying it's red?
How you gonna know it's blue?
It's because you look up, the sky is blue. Oh shit.
In your mind.
My bad.
What's in your mind? That's in your mind.
What you mean in my mind?
She might be colorblind, my nigga. No.
You supposed to know your partner. I would know if my
So
wife
tell
was
his wife
colorblind.
colorblind then. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah,
Why the fuck
man.
you gonna play
You
with her
gotta
like
help
that?
her.
See, he antagonizing
I'ma
right
help
there.
my wife.
That's
And what-
antagonizing right there.
I'ma
He's
help her.
antagonizing right
Hey,
there.
yo, he's a
Why
serial
the fuck would you ask
antagonizer.
your wife is it red? spread. He's antagonizing her, man.
He's a serial antagonizer.
Somebody got to do it, man. It makes for good conversation. If everybody agree, the conversation ain't gonna go good. Brother, somebody got to do it. Somebody got to throw a monkey wrench in there.
I got you, D.
You feel me? Somebody got to do it.
What's the next button? What's the next button?
All right,
We already lit on
all right,
that.
so he go, okay, so he go a little way, okay? Life after parent doesn't really end.
No.
What age do you like to cut him off? Your son.
Okay, he fucked that all up.
Did I? I'm high now.
Oh, then we said, all right, yeah.
Go ahead, you say it, go ahead.
Go ahead, Bob.
Say it, Bob.
Come on, jump in, come alive, come on.
Right, you in.
You need this?
Yes, he need a phone. Stop playing with face like that.
Oh, here's a go, right here. Right.
No, he was right.
Yeah, but you didn't explain it right. Explain.
I'm saying.
Yeah, but he followed it up. And what time, when did you cut that nigga
Yo,
off?
you were wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong, but you're wrong.
But
You're
he
wrong.
followed it up. When
You
did you
are
cut
wrong.
that nigga
Stay
off?
happy.
You said it wrong.
Stay happy and be quiet. Stay happy and be quiet.
They have to be
Stay happy. No.
Use logic and be right.
Yeah.
So here's
No.
the thing.
No.
I look, no, what you trying to say is this. So,
He's right.
all right. So basically, we talked about this on our show today. We all have, I'm out of us over here, I'm the only one that still has younger kids, the 8 and 6-year-old, but I also have a 19-year-old that's in college. Face has an 18-year-old son that just graduated. He actually floating around here somewhere. And he also has a college graduate daughter, has a son that's out of school. You know what I'm saying? So we all have kids that are older. The question was, do you think that parenting ever ends? And later on in life, when your kids get into those 30s and all that, and you know, maybe retire and doing all that, is there a time where or is there a scenario where you say, nah, son, do it? You got to figure it out now.
So I think it goes in stages. Now, since he has a job, I don't have to make sure it's happening. It's like I don't have to do this.
That's not parenting. That's being financially. You talking about taking care of financially.
No, being a parent, I have to feed this nigga, right?
My daughter got a job. I'm still paying something.
No, I'm saying it takes levels, bub. When they're young, they going to school, I have to feed them. They depend on me to eat. But at a certain point in their life, they're not going to have to depend on me to eat them right. That's not my job. That's not my job to pay yourself for.
If they need you.
But
If they need me, yes. If they need me, but still, as you get older, they get the responsibility that you used to give to them. You know what I mean? Make sure
They get pride.
as they get older, they get more self-sufficient. Of course.
You know what I'm talking about?
They get self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying? They get independent.
Right.
But what was like we was talking about earlier, they're like once they get to them older ages, in my opinion. Now, but even still, my thing is like I was telling them, look, dog, sometimes like we've all stumbled. You know what I'm saying? You might have to lean on your parent before. I know I've had to lean on my dad, lean on my mom before for certain stuff. So if my child gets to that older age and something happens, but like I'm going to be like parenting, it's never going to end because in my opinion, it's not in mind, and that's if your kid is doing what they're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? If for 30-something years you've just been out here fucking up and not trying to do something, at some point I might have to. I mean, I ain't gonna see you on the street.
You gonna figure that shit out.
I ain't gonna, it ain't gonna be no free ride around this joint, you know what I'm saying? But if you actively out here trying,
it depends on, you said what age, it depends on what you need. It depends on your preparation of the child.
right.
So if you had a serious accelerated child, right? And at 17 they got a job, they already ready to take care of themselves, they graduated, they ready to go. You see what I'm saying? Now all you doing now is just pushing them out the nest, and what you do now is just you just a reference. Everything when they go say, hey dad, I'm about to go to hell.
That's
do
what I'm
this.
saying.
I'm about to go get this new car.
That's called
Come with me because I don't really know nothing about cars.
That's what I mean.
Right, no, you start
That's
the
still
next
parenting,
level
you know
of
what I'm
person.
saying?
Right.
The kid should
Hey
still be
dad,
able to
I'm
call
ready
you
to
and
buy a
say,
house.
hey dad.
I remember y'all bought, you and mom bought 2 houses.
Always gonna have
Dude
his back.
gave me this offer, look over it, and let me know. That's the next level of parenting.
But you
always
better
be a parent.
But you better know what you're talking about when they ask you. Don't just say, yeah, I know, and I really don't
You know your child. Know that because your
Sometimes
child
you ever
ask you
You
something
need
that
to be able to
you
put
they
them in the
already
right
know you
direction.
know.
Exactly.
A lot of, hey, listen, it's a lot of dads out here that got too much pride that want that fuck around, steer their kids in the wrong direction.
I mean, they try to give that. They be giving that.
Any of y'all kids call you?
But I always tell you, and I always tell my audience, never follow a parked car. You know what I'm saying? If you try and go here, right? If you trying to go somewhere, hey, I'm trying to buy a house. Hey, Dad, your dad ain't never buy no house. Don't take no advice from him.
Any of y'all niggas, look,
You go to somebody who bought a house.
any of y'all niggas have a
I mean, just because your dad ain't never buy a house.
No, because he can give you an opinion. I don't want opinion. I want facts. What you went
But
through.
let me ask you a
How would
question.
the real estate?
What
What
about-
was the
but let
deal?
me ask you a
I want,
question.
you see what I'm saying? I don't want opinion. I don't need opinion.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. What about if he gave you a legitimate reason why he's never decided
I'm
to
going to
buy a
listen
house?
to him. I'm going to listen to him.
So that's
right
what
now,
I'm saying.
I'm
You
trying
can't
to
say
buy
you
a
ain't.
house.
I mean,
What I'm trying
he
to
might
tell
be
you
able to
is-
give you the full game of what to
He
do.
can give me what he gonna give me, but he's not gonna be able to get me in this house to get this offer to this house.
So
He's not gonna be able to do that.
you ain't going to
He
Pops.
never did it in his life.
You not going to Pops, and Pops ain't never bought a house.
He never go. He never did it in his
You
life.
not going to Pops.
No, he stayed in that range. He's a sniper. Let's go in this range. Pop, show me how to shoot. He's a sniper. Let's do that.
You
said
said
that-
you got kids that don't believe what you said. Whenever I ask you something,
Hey, go. Hey, look. Hey, go. But listen, that's a part. That's another part that you missed from last night. Remember when we said you gotta know? Do you know your parents?
Yep.
We talked about that last night. Do you know your parents? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I
You
mean?
ain't never did it. I'm not gonna ask you.
my youngest don't. He don't listen. He don't do nothing I say. He gotta call his home. That's it.
That's
shit. Like I ain't been out there in the street. Like I ain't been 14.
Hey, oh, because he don't know that reach you. He just know that. He don't.
You know, they OGs is they age.
He don't know
Tell
you
me
was
the other
putting
day,
7 on
Twitter
top of
never
7
went-
at one point.
Twitter never
Doing
got cut
goofy
off.
shit out here.
Hey, dog.
What? I didn't go on face, yo. He tell me Twitter never. Yo, that shit pisses me off. Listen, son, I'm telling you, I'm not gonna lie to
They
you.
are so advanced now, bro.
Fuck.
It's so crazy, bro. They so advanced now. They learn it early, bro. Tell you more gigabytes they give you because the kids
Oh,
get
no,
more.
hey, bro, listen, let me tell you something. This next generation that's coming up, my daughter just went from kindergarten about to go on the first. They sent her home with a fucking laptop.
Yeah.
What the
That's
fuck
how they
did a
doing
kindergarten
that
need a
in my
laptop
school.
for?
Hell yeah.
Why didn't you send her home with a little workbook or something like that?
Y'all been COVID.
My daughter had, no bullshit. My daughter's smart as shit. But here's the thing. Nothing, every homework that come home is typing on the computer. Nothing is writing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they don't even teach cursive anymore.
No. Reality. Reality.
These next level kids, they ain't gonna have no
Yes,
signature.
they don't need to because they just digitally
The
just
next these
You
kids,
use your finger and do
my
like this.
son is never gonna have a signature. My son probably like, dog, we can fuck this whole generation
I
up.
never looked at it
Listen,
like that,
we can
though.
all just start writing in cursive and fuck this whole next generation up. They won't even know what we're talking about.
I never thought about
I'm trying
that.
to tell you, man, everything is digital. Right now, think about it. When you sign a document, you can sign it online. You do your little boom boom and that's it.
You're writing a good answer. My son is the biggest person, so I don't not do that. I can't put what I know in my knowledge. Like you don't move like you ever have kids and they get in trouble or they say shit you used to do that. I don't have that. Like every time we fuck up something, I never do that.
you ain't do that. So you trying to figure it out.
I'm trying to figure
Why
out
is doing that? Why are you doing it?
why is you doing it?
I ain't do that.
The best thing I can do is look at his mother like, yo, you was fucking up.
Hey, Mo.
Seriously.
What the
She had me
fuck?
fucked
Whoa.
up. Did you do this dumb shit when you was little? Because you ain't got it
Hey,
from me.
Mo.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I'm mad at myself. He will never be me.
Yeah.
Right? He will never be me.
Yeah.
No matter how much I try to train him how to hustle, the shit,
It ain't gonna work
it
out.
ain't in him.
Amen. Amen.
And I'm going through generations after generations and
Well, Paul, I think there's
generations.
nothing wrong with that. You gotta let him be him.
Him is fucked up. I love him dearly. I love him dearly. God damn. Sell a bag, nigga. Don't just smoke the shit.
Sell a little. Don't get it and sell a little.
This is how the shit out here, yo.
Yeah.
I mean, you You too, nigga. Solo gang.
Real.
Smoking.